Morning, everybody. Welcome back to All Around the Farm with JT. Check out that sunrise. Ain't that something? Sure looks pretty, considering Mother Nature turned off the heater sometime in the middle of yesterday. She's cold out here. Nice and frosty around here, no doubt about that. So, here's what's on the agenda today, guys. Daughter's truck needs brakes. It really doesn't have anything to do with anything except for the fact that she's going to learn how to do brakes. But I got to give the kid credit. She was at least wise enough to say, hey, Dad, my truck's making a little bit of noise in the back end. You want to take a ride with me instead of just, turning up the radio louder until next June when there's nothing left. So good for her. She's learning. Thought maybe we take a ride around the block, see how everybody's doing. Combines have been running like crazy in the last 2 weeks. We've had pretty good weather with the exception of it only rained 2 days in the last 2 weeks, so that's nice. We've needed that little bit of boost and help around here because it's been wet. It's still wet, make no mistake, but at least we're not, when you set the grain table down, you're not pushing a wake in front of you like I've heard of. That's not fun. The cock shot's all done, put back together. So far so good. Everything seems to be working. Now I haven't started it at all since the first start on the other video, so I thought, what the hell, let's do us a little cold start on this thing today, see what happens. Oh, what do you say, guys? Should we give this a 35-degree cold start? Yep. See what she says. See if it says anything. Like a kid. That old girl sure does run nice. We're gonna let that run a little bit. Right after last Friday's video, I went ahead and stuck all the sheet metal back on there. She's gonna have to adjust that starter. That's kind of a pain in the butt. But hey, that's the way things go, guys. I'd say that runs pretty good for being in pieces and not running for the last 35, 40, who knows how many years. So good. Nice oil pressure. I love it. Good enough. We'll shut that down for now. Later on today, I'm going to run it around a little while, get the oil changed. When you're rebuilding engines in the dirt, guys, it's nice to change your oil really quick right after you get done. Ooh. And now for the fun stuff, guys. I got 2 pieces of work that I kind of want to get rolling on. One of them is this, and I get to clutching that. The other project's getting paint on my 5010. I'd like to see them both get done, but I can't do them both at the same time. So what do you think? Green bastard clutch or the other green bastard paint? What's next on the list? Let me know what you think. So guys, meanwhile, while you're thinking about that very important piece of work, I thought maybe we'd do a couple things here today. One, let's take a ride around the block. Most of the crops around here are pretty well off, but there's a few guys that got some wheat planted. Let's just take a look and see how things are going in the area. And then we're gonna take a little ride out of town here. I got a buddy that's got a tractor he'd really love to see me take under my wing. It's gonna be a heck of a project because, well, it's old like everything else I've got around here. It's also kind of a bastard child that, hard to get parts for. Nobody likes the tractor. So, it'd make a great fit around here. But, yeah, let's take a little spin, see what's going on around town. Got a little bit of corn left here and there. A little bit of soybeans here and there. Wheat's coming up pretty good. Some of the soybeans around here, and you might be able to relate to this wherever you're at, but the soybeans down here, they some of them are still not very dry yet, just because they had such a tough time coming out of the ground this spring with a month and a half of solid drought. So, but for the most part, they're all coming off pretty good now. For the few guys that were lucky enough to get some wheat in the ground, because yeah, you know, everything was still so wet we couldn't do shit. The wheat's looking pretty darn good, so we'll take that. All right, guys. So that's enough of all that. Let's go check us out. What could possibly be a new headache for JT. Big guy going to get something done there. Guys, the grain dryer just is smoking away over there. I always love driving by this thing at night when they've got the dryer going and all the lights turned on. Quite impressive. All right, everybody, what do you think of this for a new project? No, yep, it's a versatile. We like that. Yep, it is a 500. Now let's go easy on the comments, because I know just as well that the 500 and the 555 were maybe not the most liked versatile tractors that were made. But I'm a glutton for punishment, and I'm always looking for a new project, and I like this tractor. I think it's cool. It's got 4 radial tires on it. Did you say this had some duals? 6 of them. Yeah, so there's...
No. It's got 12.
12, yeah. This one was tripled up at one time. So...
all the triples over there in the pile.
Yep. That's the... was that the 555 Cummins? Looks like it needs an air filter. This got air conditioning? But the seat metal's all pretty straight on this.
It does have air, but it needs a compressor.
Right on.
You broke the line on it when they fixed it.
3-point PTO, 3 outlets. And I know people have mentioned before that this is, these tractors are amazingly similar to how my 1805 is built. Let's have a look inside the cabin here. Get up in this baby one-handed. I really like that seat. Oh, that's comfy.
Oh, it is.
That's nice. What do we got for hours? Oh, only 619 hours. It's brand new.
It's got dual wheel too.
Is that right?
Yes, it does.
Nice. The Oldsmobile steering wheel column. Like it. So you said this is a 15 speed. You probably got a couple gears on one, and then a first, second, third on the other.
Yep, 3 and a 5 on there.
Okay. Yep. Yep. There's the air conditioning. Radio. You know, the interior's in pretty fair shape on this too. A little cab foam wouldn't hurt it, but I mean, for the most part.
And all the comforts of home.
Yeah.
How big that cab is.
Well, yeah, lots of room. Good line of vision, just like the turd Ferguson's got. Muffler's even on the correct side.
You have opening windows in the front.
Oh yeah, that's the same thing the 1805's got there too. You can rear view mirror.
Let's make sure your hair's pretty when you meet the girls.
Well, that's why I had to get it cut, and then the wife got mad. So.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be the scary part.
Yeah. Let's have a look inside here. We got disc brake that I'm used to. PTO is disconnected. Nothing much to see under there. They do put nice little handy steps and rails for you to get around this tractor easy enough.
And there's a platform to go up there.
Yep, platform there. Let's scoot around the other side of this big rig. Oh. I think she had at one point in time had a silage blade on it, maybe?
I believe that's what he said, yes.
Yeah. See if I can squeeze through here. Well, you got more stuff packed in your barn than I got packed in mine. That's that's impressive.
You haven't seen the other barn.
Yeah, that's true. There we go. Maybe I can get up over here. Yeah, so the Versatile 500. Now, this would definitely be a exciting project. Keep me busy for a few minutes anyway. Got the wet clutch, and that is that's the problem with this one right now. It will move, but kind of like my Steiger right now, you push the clutch in and it won't stop. The discs are warped. So The other big thing is to make sure I can get, you said that parts were available for this? If you got the clutch
I
out?
know a guy that can make them.
That can make them? Okay.
Yes.
I might have to look into that too.
Yep, he said pull them out and bring them down a disc. There's a flat steel disc and
Yeah.
a flat clutch drive disc with banding on both sides, but he can have them plasma cut.
Oh, okay.
And then you can put the facings on them.
Right on. Did he tell you how much money that would cost to have done?
I didn't even ask him.
Doesn't matter when you gotta have it, right?
That's it.
Well, guys, I don't know. We'll think about this one for a night or two, but you know, if the price is right, it's hard for me to turn down a project. Could be a fun one. I don't know. Let's we'll scoot on out of here for now and think about it for the night. Well, guys, what do you think? Kind of a cool old tractor, even though it'll be impossible to get parts for, and expensive, and probably a whole list of other things that I don't know if I want to get into or not. But hey, you know, that's what I'm all about here. Well, guys, I suppose, oh, that sun's still bright. That's going to do it for me today, guys. Thanks for watching What's Going around the farm with JT. We'll see you next time. There you go. There, I don't think that bolt's threaded in there anymore. You should be able to pull it right out of there and then there you go. There you go. You got her. This might be the easiest brake job I've ever done.